My latest book has just gone to the editor, and I thought I would talk a little bit about what it's like to write these new books. This one is kind of a mystery. While I am known more for my poetry than anything else, this book has not only poetry, but also stories that go with each poem and photographs that go with each poem and story. So there are chapters divided up with a photograph, a poem, and a short story of some kind. Some are police reports, some are medical reports, some are diary entries, because the entire book is a mystery that had lots of little hints all through it that you need to figure out and see whether you can and figure out what that mystery is. I'm going to read you one poem from the book. It will hopefully be out next year, hopefully next fall. Be on the lookout for it. So here is the poem entitled Siren Song. The siren split the night, waking us all. I looked out the window and watched the fire trucks roar past. I looked beyond the road and saw the woods, dark, lonely looking. The siren's call is within me. It is subtle, worming its way into my brain through remembered sounds of birds, through the smells of damp earth, the bursts of color on the trail leading into the woods. My fingertips tingle as I lightly touch the trunk of the tree, standing as sentinel to the woods. The sirens fade into silence as the siren's song grows loud. So that is one of the poems. And when you're writing, I had not meant for this to be a mystery. That's wasn't how and why I wrote it. I wrote it as poetry. I mean, obviously, because that's what I write. But it didn't seem complete, right? And so I thought at 2, 3 in the morning, one morning, I woke up and I said, I know how to finish this book. But it was a prose piece, it was a story. And I finished it and I thought, I wonder if I could do that with each of the poems. Turns out I could. Now, it has taken me 4 or 5 years to do this, but on the other hand, I was sick for 2 years and I moved and had a bunch of other stuff happen on in the meantime. But the editor has it now. She has not contacted me yet. She's not happy with my poetry because, people don't read poetry anymore. I think they should read more poetry. That's me because I write poetry. I also write children's books and cookbooks and now a mystery wrapped up in, I'm not sure what it's wrapped up in. Wrapped up in mystery, I guess. So, if you want to write a certain type of book, read a lot of that type of book. This is why I do not write romance novels. I don't like to read them. They've never interested me. And I tried to write one, it did not work well. I'm no good at it, so I won't be writing romance novels. But what I do like to write is poetry. And so figure out something that you like to read, because I love to read poetry, and read a lot of it. See how the authors, how they phrase things. There's a song going around that I have on my playlist, something about da 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 da, don't go home with her like a Marlboro Red, she's a cowboy killer. That turn of phrase absolutely I love it. I absolutely love it because it isn't something that you would hear every day, but we all know what it meant. We absolutely all knew what it meant. And so find little things like that. And this is one of the reasons why we people watch and we people listen, because people may say something, not talking to you, mind you, maybe they're talking to a friend or on the phone or whatever, but listen for those little turns of phrases. I mean, that particular phrase, and I'm not going to repeat it again because I don't want to get in trouble with copyright and whatever. That turn of phrase just really caught my attention, and so I listened to the entire song. Not a great song. It's a mystery. Yeah, there is that. But find out little things like that, and when you're reading, find phrases that you like, little combinations of words that you think, oh, those are really good. I have a couple different notes and things around here that have phrases on both rhyming words that I hadn't really thought about and phrases that I think I can use in a future, in a future book. Now, the conversations that you overhear, you may think, oh, that's a good turn of phrase. That's a good way to use it. Try and change it. Don't take people's words, and especially if you're from a book or a copyrighted song or something like that, please do not just lift it off. That's plagiarism, and it's really frowned on. Also, let's not do AI books. Please have the author write an actual book. And I do this because I do still have notebooks and pens and things around here that I write in. I guess you could type more than anything, or even talk into your phone. I did use a microphone to copy some of the things to record some of the things I thought about while I was driving. I've got a little recorder that I can use for that. Press a button, talk into it, press a button, put it down. I used that a lot when I was doing Widow's Walk. But the big takeaway I want to leave you with today is everything you see, hear, feel, both emotion-wise and physically, can be used in your stories and in your poetry and in your books. So observe the world, listen to the world, smell the world, look at the world, speak to the world, and do all these things, touch the world, touch the physical world. And all of those things together will help you write really good stories. Until next time.